Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to my exclusive masterclass where we are going to talk about the ultimate offer. And what that means is I partnered with a company that has wellness technology that improves your health and your wealth. And here it's unlike anything I've ever seen before. You're going to create a high profit, automated business with uncapped income through an affiliate marketing and direct sales business model. It's entirely new to me. I'm very excited to be here. I'm learning incredible things every single day, and I'm just blown away. And I'm just very excited to share it. So, I've been an entrepreneur for 11 years, 3 years in brick and mortar. I owned a restaurant, and 11 years throughout all of that, I was in social media business and online business. Most of my experience is affiliate marketing, network marketing, direct sales, social media marketing. And I've learned so much along the way, but I was really looking for a change. So when this came across my path about 6 months ago, I've never seen anything like it in my life, and I could not stop thinking about it. And I'm very excited to share what that looks like with you. So, real quick, we're just going to talk about income disclaimers here. Anything you see here is what is possible for you. I truly believe that. However, we cannot make any sort of guarantees or promises because everything is a direct reflection of the individual's own efforts. And here you do have the tools. So, anything you see is possible, but it does vary person to person. Most people find an income stream and then they find a way to enjoy their life in the small pockets of time they have left. The key to a successful life is to get clear on your dream life first and then find an income stream that supports that dream life. And that is from the book, The 4 Hour Work Week. And here's the thing, the way you're currently creating your income to support you or your family, are you enjoying it? Do you love it? Is that way that you make your money going to provide that income to you for the rest of your life without fail, even if you stop working? And that is the biggest thing here. And I think it's amazing if you can answer those questions and say, I love my job and I love what I do, and say yes to all of those things. That's incredible because a lot of people don't love their job, but I think it's a rare thing when you find someone who truly feels aligned in what they do for work. But for me, it was really important to find something that would create multiple streams of income while I could still be present with my son and my daughter. My daughter is 5.5 years old, almost 6 years old, and my son is 2 years old, and he'll be starting preschool in the fall. And I've been very, very blessed throughout all of this time to be able to be home with my kids, and I haven't had to miss anything. And that was my why. And especially with having a restaurant where I used to work crazy hours, being home with them was everything to me. So, we're going to talk a little bit about multiple things today. We're going to talk about what this offer is and explain how this top affiliate offer literally prioritizes your health and your wealth and what leveraged income actually is without the hassle of going through and creating a million of your own products. So, we're going to also talk about how we attract leads to that offer. This is not one of those things where you're going to be messaging all of your friends, every person you know, and we're going to talk about how we automate that offer. And that is where the true freedom comes from. You're going to have everything and all the systems simplify your approach to this business. And the level of leadership and mentorship and training you have with this offer and company is insane. People spend thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars on masterminds. And to be a part of a global community that comes with is incredible. So we foster a lot of growth mindset, and you're going to find all the tools that you need here. So, what does freedom mean to you? What does that look like for you? What does your dream life look like for you? For me, it was being able to have the freedom of choice and being able to do the things that we want to do because we want to do them and not having to say no to the things that we wanted because we financially couldn't do it. And if you know anything about my story, which we'll get into in a little bit, I spent a very long time having to say no to things because of where we were at. And for me, freedom of choice was everything. So, what does that look like for you? And I invite you to take a couple of minutes to really think about that. Where are you currently at this time in your life? What's your health look like? Your wealth, your time, your family, your relationships, your mindset, your community, the people you surround yourself with, your contribution to society, your community, your family. What does that look like? What do you get to celebrate in your life? What are those things? And I would challenge you to look at those things and rate them from a 1 to 10, with 10 being the highest. And if it is a 10, that means you wouldn't want to change it. But I know for me, when I started going down this list, there were very few tens, and I wanted to change what my life looked like in multiple areas of my life. So, if I told you, what could your life look like in the next 12 months? What needs to change? What would you want your life to be in 12 months? What needs to change for that to happen? So, here we are. We're going to talk about creating that life of choice because that is the biggest thing, right? Having true health, being supported to prioritize your health, your wellness for your home environment. Many people forget that our environment is a big, big component to our health. So, true wealth, what does security feel like, and what is that financial future look like for you and for the generations to come? Have you set your children up? Have you been able to? What's your retirement look like? All of those things. And leveraging your time. Are you being able to actually spend time doing the things that you want to do? Or are you forced to only do the things when you have a little bit of time when you're not working your standard 9 to 5? Do you get to explore and follow your passions and your hobbies and the things that you love? What does that look like for you? Are you trading all of your time for money? And location flexibility. That was another really big thing. Are you getting to travel? Are you able to work anywhere in the world? And in this day and age, a lot more people are able to work remote. My husband actually works remote full time. But he still has a boss that he has to report to, and he still has standard hours that he's supposed to check into. So, what does that look like? And what does a life with choice look like for you? So, in order to get your time, your money, and your health back, you must be willing to invest time and money because if you're not changing it, you're choosing it. And for me, that was the biggest thing. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. And that just doesn't work. So, a little bit of my backstory here. Like I said, I've been in the online space for about 11 years. My husband and I have been through it. We had business loss. We had we helped multiple people in our family, and things did not go the way that we thought they would. We inherited a lot of debt from my grandmother. We were in a position where we were constantly in survival mode for almost a decade. And even though my husband had a great paying job and I was bringing in some income, we were not where we needed to be nor where we wanted to be. And we had lost everything. And in that moment of despair and not knowing where we were going to live, what we were going to do, how do we rebuild our credit, filing bankruptcy, losing our homes, losing our cars, how how could we come back from that? And for me, the mindset shift was everything. And never giving up and being able to dust myself back off and looking for that path forward. And here we are at the close of the decade where things are finally looking amazing. And I couldn't be more grateful that everything I have learned has worked out for me, even if in the moment it didn't look like it was going to. I truly believe that things work for you, not to you. So a little bit of adversity never hurt anybody, right? Um, but for me, it was really just who is my why? What do I care about? What am I passionate about? And never giving up on that. So that's just like the Spark Notes version of my story. So what's the ultimate offer? We're going to talk a little bit about leverage income versus linear income. We're going to talk about like a no-brainer product or service that people need, want, and love. And we're going to talk about a business model that supports people, the planet, and profit, because profitability is why you're potentially listening to this call, right? So, in my network marketing experience, there's also the difference of low ticket versus high ticket. And this is a high ticket business model and having something that's already established. I know when I was looking for new opportunities and looking to shift and change things, they had to check a certain amount of boxes for me to be okay with jumping ship, essentially. So, this is something that is positioned within a $1 trillion health and wellness industry and offers over 50% of commissions, which is unheard of. So leverage income versus linear income. So linear income is, your standard 9 to 5, your income comes in, but and you have like a small amount going to your retirement or whatever it is. Your bills might be paid, but it's going to be hard to continually build the future that you want if that's your only source of income. So, in other words, once you stop working, the income stops working for you and it stops coming in. Leveraged income is the idea that all of your time and efforts are put in now and you will gain exponential results in terms of earning for years and years to come. So once you put in the work, you can start generating profit and you generate recurring profit. Even when you stop working, the money doesn't stop coming. So if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. I feel like we are very much in this generation that another day, another dollar, we're here to punch the time clock, and we are looking for more and more ways to actually live our life in the way that we want to live our life. So here's the thing. I've dabbled in both of these things. I've created my own offers and I've also done affiliate offers. So creating your own offer is usually a high investment required, usually upwards of multiple six figures, depending on what it is, whether that's brick and mortar business or if you're in an online business. Usually you have to do everything, all the admin work, the back office work, and you're wearing all of the hats and you're trying to juggle everything while still putting in a lot of time and trying to make sure that you create a good client experience. So it takes a lot of time to build the product that works and then converts people. Most businesses actually don't generate a profit until 3 to 5 years, especially in the brick and mortar industry. Um, Oftentimes you are working alone, and I can tell you from doing both sides of things, the road can be lonely. And leadership doesn't always have to be lonely. So if you're investing in mentorship containers to be in, masterminds, training, things like that, coaches, they're at a high cost. But if you're affiliating with an offer, it's a lower upfront investment. You have access to crazy valuable tools and resources so that you can focus on building your business and not focus on all the back admin stuff. You're partnering with a product that people already want and need, and you're profiting after just 2 or 3 sales, even 3 to 5 sales, depending on which level you come in at here, with the potential to generate leveraged income depending on how you get started. So you also get a community and you're getting to collaborate with like-minded individuals who have that growth mindset, who want to be better, who want to push themselves, who want to create that life of freedom. And you don't necessarily have to have those high mentorship costs that you would if you were to go and hire a coach. Um, so let's break down what this offer, and this is the one that I partnered with, and I could not be more excited and proud. The bigger problem here, the bigger the problem, the bigger the paycheck. So this is the most Googled thing on the internet, especially considering our current economy. How do I create more income? How do I improve my health and well-being? So these aren't random things. These reflect what people are looking for all over the globe. So right now people are facing a dual pandemic, sickness. People are constantly sick with different things. We have epidemics and we have pandemics and all this stuff, but people are even more so struggling with financial stability. So the truth is, more than ever, people need something that partners the two things together so that we can get out of survival mode and into thriving. So it's time to take control of your health and your wealth, and this is the solution. So you're looking for, this is the real deal here. People have real problems. They have real pains and sufferings and stresses in their life, but they also have dreams and goals for how they would rather live and earn. So we connect with them. We build the rapport and we connect them with the solution that can change their life. And then when they buy, you get paid a commission. It's as simple as that. It is straightforward. So our physical and financial health are intertwined. Neglect one and the other will also suffer because our mindset and our, like, we have 3 pillars: mind, body, soul. And when one is out of whack, they are all out of whack. So most people don't realize here that the average person ingests 5 grams of plastic per week. That's around the size of a credit card. So, from our water and food contaminations, we also have a tons of chemicals that are in our water sources. We have chlorine, we have long-term exposures to multiple things that cause health issues, respiratory problems, skin irritation, increased risks of liver, kidney, and central nervous system damage. And 90% of the global population also has a lot more exposure to electromagnetic fields. So our EMF radiation from everyday devices like our computers, our phones, our iPads, they disrupt our cognitive function and our sleep. So sleep disorders even start now in 25% of children because children are learning on screens and technology at a much earlier rate. And it's linked to sleep issues. So we are, over the course of time, exposed to thousands and hundreds of thousands of chemicals, and we have so many chronic diseases and autoimmune issues and hormone disrupting issues and cancers, and it's on the rise, and it's affecting 6 out of 10 adults in developed countries. So we are in this very real health crisis, but our wealth crisis is just as bad. The cost of living is constantly and consistently on the rise. I know where we live, our rent went up again this year. Um, and inflation is more than just numbers on the charts. This is like the reality for so many people who are living paycheck to paycheck, if not less than. And one income is not enough. People now who are even making six-figure incomes and are a one-income household, it's not enough. So job stability is fading. Relying on the paycheck in today's economy is not as stable as it used to be. And side hustles were once seen as a way to thrive. Now more and more people are relying on their side hustles just to get by. So not to mention debt, bad, bad debt. And I can speak from my personal experience that there were financial decisions that I had made in the past, or things didn't pan out the way that they were supposed to. The amount of debt is alarming, and interest rates are skyrocketing and growing expenses. People are just caught in this cycle of financial stress, which also affects our health. And people deserve freedom. You deserve to be able to thrive and just actually enjoy your life. So, prices are up by 20, 30%, and that is outpacing the amount of growth in people's wages, unfortunately. Um, 63% of people are living paycheck to paycheck. I would bet that's even higher more recently. Research indicates that 40% of jobs are now freelance or contract based, which is not the greatest in terms of job security. So, more and more people are looking to online business and looking for side hustles and ways to increase their bottom line. 45% of adults are needing a second job or a side hustle just to meet their expenses. So consumer debt levels are at records high, and most households on average carry over $90,000 worth of bad debt, including credit card debt. And the interest rates have continued to climb over the years. So financial stress is also the biggest cause for divorce at 41% because people fight about their finances. It is a huge problem. So here's our ultimate offer. We have true impact products here. And those products are an entire health system with four key products, just four, to enhance your health and unlock your wealth and protect your environment. And this is unlike anything I've ever seen before. And when I heard that this was the product, I said, huh? And I was very excited to learn more. The nice thing is that this is paired with generational wealth. It's a highly profitable and fair commission structure that offers generation wealth and for opportunities for you and your family. This is not an investment scheme, it's a product. You know, the way that we do things here, you can come in with multiple products and it's not some shady thing. It's actually like entirely legit by the company standard because they want you to have generational wealth. So the truth exposed. Our water supply is terrible. The pipes that our water comes through, terrible. We have chemicals and so many things that are hidden in our waters. And actually, you can go online and you can actually check to see the quality of the water in the area that you live. But chemicals, drugs, antibiotics, hormones, painkillers, odors, sediment, rust, chlorine, fluoride, heavy metals, lead, mercury, arsenic, and so many carcinogens are found in our water supply. And it's really unfortunate that this increases the risk for many disease and reproductive health issues, and even certain cancers when consumed for long periods of time. Chlorine alone can disrupt your gut health, and it affects your microbiome, and you need a healthy balance of good bacteria in your gut, leading to many digestive problems and respiratory issues, as well as skin irritations. So what type of water are you drinking? I used to drink reverse osmosis water. Our previous house that we owned and sold, we had a Culligan system that had reverse osmosis water. I thought it was absolutely the best water possible, but I did not know that it was actually stripping out the beneficial minerals, leaving the water slightly acidic and kind of just lacking taste. And I didn't realize that I didn't drink enough water because it wasn't providing what it needed for me. Spring water, I live in an area where people love the spring water. It may seem like a healthy choice, but there's also a lot of hidden dangers. There could be heavy metals, PFAs, chlorine, all sorts of different things, as well as sometimes some scary bacterias, viruses, and parasites. Rainwater is not as pure and natural as it seems, especially from pollutants and the atmosphere consistently changing. Filtered water is a partial solution. It can remove some of your contaminants, but it does leave behind some things, and they don't always restore the beneficial minerals that you need. And then bottled water. This is where I'm at now. And where we live currently, I do not like the city water. I don't like the taste. And we were buying tons of bottled water. And I finally looked at my husband, and actually, before I even had looked at this, I was like, we need to get a water filter or something to change this because this is not it. The water tasted bad and I didn't like it. So we were buying bottled water. Well, the amount of microplastics that we were consuming that I didn't know about are huge endocrine disruptors. But we were spending about $1,000 a year on bottled water. Not to mention, our recycling was through the roof. Distilled water is stripped of its essential minerals like calcium and magnesium, and it can lead to deficiencies, slightly acidic, and can disrupt your body's pH balance. So, change your water, change your life. Hydration heals your water, and Kangen water is the thing. This is it. You are being hydrated on a cellular level. Kangen water enhances your hydration, it reduces your oxidative stress, it improves your cellular balance, and it ensures that your body is properly detoxifying. Optimal health incomes, you have faster recovery, improved health, and it supports the detox process at a cellular level. And what this is hydrogen rich water, which my husband is a engineer and he works with hydrogen, so he was very geeked out about all of this information. But this has a potent antioxidant content, and it's compared to any other liquid on the planet, and it crosses the blood-brain barrier, and it supports your nervous system to function, detoxify, and it also helps with anti-aging. So if you're consuming 1.5 liters a day of Kangen water, it's equal to the antioxidant value provided by hundreds of fruits and vegetables. So if you're fueling your body with the purest water, this is our K8 water ionizer machine, and this transforms your regular tap water to hydrogen-rich ionized alkaline water, which supports deep hydration at a cellular level. It is powerful. It helps neutralize free radicals. It reduces inflammation and promotes detoxification. So drinking your K8 water balances the body's pH and combats acidosis and supports long-term vitality, energy, and well-being. And you hook it right up here, and it hangs out on your counter right next to your sink. So this machine is supposed to last 25 plus years. So it saves people over $2,000 per year, especially people that have water machines and buying bottled water. But because there's so many different features here, this has 68 plus uses. I have a document that has about 100 uses for the water. But your bottled water, it eliminates that. It eliminates your purpose cleaners, your bleach, your laundry detergent, your fruit and veggie wash. It removes like your makeup remover, deodorant, so much more. You are replacing all of that with this machine. So don't just take my word for it. You can head to the Googles and you can look at PubMed. That is where you're going to find tons of biomedical and life science research, and it's all incredible resources. It's published scientific data, and this is where you can go to check things out. And there's thousands of peer-reviewed research on PubMed. So this is why I decided to partner with Enagic. It is a powerful partnership, unlike anything I've ever seen before. This is a established company. You're celebrating over 50 years, and the CEO has a 500-year vision and is part of the Direct Sales Association. This is a pioneer product in health and wellness to enhance all of those things, and it is a medical grade machine. It electrolyzes reduce water rich in hydrogen, and it restores your body back to its optimal state. There's tons of uses, which gives you an increased ROI, and your machine's going to last at least 20 years. This is also award-winning Japanese water technology, and we are also now leading in EMF protection with our new in-home device called the MGuard. Our market opportunity, there's only 3 million Kangen water machines sold worldwide, meaning there's a huge market for this. And the global growth can be off the charts as we continue to expand. So this originates from Okinawa, and it's known, which the area is known for longevity, and it's also originally called the land of the immortals. So they're known to have less cancer, less dementia, less heart disease, and overall just a healthier existence. And women there actually live longer than women on any other part of the planet, which is incredibly fascinating. So I wanted to become part of this movement. Once I heard it, I hopped on a call like this and it was shared with me, and I could not stop thinking about it. Consumers are becoming more and more health conscious, myself included, as I have autoimmune issues. So furthermore, there's so much water pollution, and we want safe drinking water. And that's something that is a much needed thing in our world. So it's expected to have 8.7% growth every year until 2032. And it is the number one water ionizer company in the world. Our grossing industries here, top grossing industries here, you're going to see the NFL, the music industry, the movie industry, the organic food industry, video gaming industry. Direct sales is a $200.1 billion industry. And it's going to, the ionizer market was valued at 2.46 billion, and it's expected to grow to 5.67 billion by 2032. And that's the growth is just exponential, and it's going to continue to get better and better. So what we're doing here, we're unlocking true wealth with this strategy. It's entirely, again, something I've never seen before, and it's wonderful because you can come in and you're going to learn so much because you're making so much more on one sale for the level of effort and work you are putting in. So when people are coming in, you start out with, if you start out with the quad here, which is one of what we recommend. If you start out with the quad, we have our Anespa, which is your shower unit, your M-Guard is your EMF protection unit, your K8 is your water ionizer, and your UConn is turmeric from the blue zone of the earth, and it is incredible. So when you set yourself up with a quad, you immediately are earning $742 immediate commissions back to yourself. So how that would work is you would purchase your Anespa through me, and then the other items you would be purchasing under yourself. This is, again, entirely legitimized by the company. And when you sell your first 5 quads in your organization, you are gaining that almost $17,680 in commissions. And then your next 6 quad sales, 11 sales total, your commissions are $51,000. That is unheard of. If you earn another 9 sales of quads, that's $100K in commissions. That's 20 quad sales total. This company puts out 50% in commissions to its distributors, 57%. That is unheard of. These are the incredible numbers. If you come in with just the K8, you start out at a lower commission point. But if you come in with a quad, you're automatically earning more. So right here, you can see if you come in with a 1K8, you're going to earn $400 per sale at this level. And then it increases as your levels change. And then on your quad, if you sell a quad, which is the Anespa, K8, M-Guard, and UConn, you're going to be earning $784 on one sale at that level, but you will be coming in at a higher level. And if you do the fast track, which is the plan that I came in with, you will be learning over $2,000 in commissions per sale. So everything, you get different pieces of the pie based on where you're at. The numbers are incredible. This is the next thing that I thought was amazing, and this just blew my mind. This pathway to $1 million is insane. I love that it's all broken down and it's really simplistic to understand. So 8.K8 quad commission is $7,104. This is based on direct sales only, not the passive income available to you. This is just direct sale commission. Passive income is entirely separate. If you come in and you say, I really want to earn 100K in the next year, it's mapped out right here for you. 15 quad sales per year, 1.25 sales per month, 0.3 quad sale per week. That is $100,000. You can come in and say, okay, I want to do that, but I want to take it to the next level. To earn $1 million, which is where I fully intend to be, is 149 sales per year. That is insane because when you were in a standard low ticket network marketing company and you were selling a hundred to $200 product and you were getting maybe a $20 to $30 commission, the volume of sales that you have to hit and the team volume that you have to hit that number is astronomical. Whereas here it is simplistically broken down by number of sales and it is much more achievable because you're in a high ticket business model. This is the next thing, and this is what got me amped and was my no-brainer thing, the pathway to generational wealth. So this is just incredible, and this may seem a little bit confusing. So this is something we can always talk about once you choose to get started, but this is the legacy plan. This is where you're building your future and your freedom. So you're going to see here 6A, 6A2, these are different points, ranks in the company, and you're going to get to a substantial point in your business where you lock in specific income. So when you hit 6A, you're going to have a $3,000 business or a $3,000 bonus. When you get 6A2, you're going to have a $6,000 bonus. And then when you jump up here to where it's circled right up here, 6A2-3, you're going to get a $25,000 bonus, but you're going to lock in $5,000 of monthly income for the rest of your life. And that continues to grow as you continue to grow in this company. This is your retirement plan. This is going to create generational wealth for your family. You can build multiple business centers with this. Say you have multiple children like I do. I want to create 2 business centers and I want to get them to those points. I can will that income and both my children will make that money for the rest of their lives. And I will get to reap those rewards for the rest of my life as well. Unheard of. Absolutely unheard of. And it is the coolest thing I have ever seen. So let's take a look at standard MLM and how we create leverage income here. So a traditional MLM, you have monthly quotas. You have losing rank every month if you don't perform and starting over every month. You're getting between $20 and $150 per sale. Your regular product auto ships every single month. It's low ticket items, so you're having the volume of people you are having to talk to is a lot higher. You don't have legacy income in most companies. You have licensing fees and minimums, and you are constantly recruiting. Whereas here on a leveraged income model, we have no quotas. You don't ever lose rank. So when you see that 159 or 49 sales to $1 million, you're not starting over every month. Say you had 2 sales in the month of February, so you go into March with 2 sales and then whatever you do in March. You're consistently going to be building upon what you already have, which is amazing. Your commissions per sales here are $400 to $7,100 per sale. That's incredible. You have optional auto ship for growth. You don't have to do auto ship if you don't want to. This is a high ticket model, so it's a higher price point, higher investment, and it is an investment. But you have the generational wealth building, and you can actually set up yourself for your future and for your kids' future and your family's future. There is no minimums and licensing fees. And instead of recruiting, we truly believe in attraction marketing here. So you're attracting people to you, you're attracting your leads to you. And how that works is we do all of this through social media. You're going to optimize your social media content that speaks to your target audience on something that you're passionate about. You're going to learn from amazing social media experts and leaders in this industry. You're going to learn organic and paid advertising strategies so that there is whatever path you choose, that's up to you. You don't need prior experience here or prior social media audience. Like, you can start from ground zero. I know I said I had experience coming into this, but you don't need that because there is high level training for everything. You're never going to be left to your own devices. How we make sales here: social media, paid or organic growth through marketing. Reels is a hot topic right now. But people are going to be excited and they're going to see your stuff and they're going to want to engage. Then they will come to a class just like you're watching right now. They'll come watch this recorded class or one that you do. And then they'll book a call. Here you can either book a call with me or they'll book a call with our team. We have something called the Freedom Era Academy. And with that, we have an entire team that will handle your sales calls. They will invest in their own products and they will get started, and then they will activate a distributor ID if they choose to. They don't have to do the business if they don't want to. And the nice thing about this is you're not trying to resell something to the same person over and over and over again. And then they're going to launch right here in the TFE, and they're going to receive incredible mentorship inside the academy. They are going to have social media education. They're going to learn automation and duplication so that you can create these systems that are seamless. Now that we have the right offer, and a way to get that offer in front of potential people, it's time to automate. And this is where your freedom is. This is exactly where it is. You're going to automate that offer so that you can make sales in your sleep 24/7. The system does all the heavy lifting for you, so you do not need to. And then this way, you have that time freedom to go do what you want to do. You're going to have time flexibility because you're not going to have to be sitting at your computer or on your phone all the time. So it allows you the freedom to do what you want to do on your own time. And you're going to let those systems work for you, and they're going to keep working in the background so that your organization and your business can scale to massive growth. And again, the automation, having our sales calls done for you and connecting that potential person with your sales call representative is incredible. It qualifies them, and then it does all of that for you. So you don't have to stress out. You can choose to do the calls yourself. You can be a little bit more hands-on if you want to, but if it comes a point where you want to have the sales professional take the call for you, you can. It's really your preference. So your journey to success literally starts here. I'm so excited that you took the time to watch this, and I appreciate you being here, and I value your time, and I want you to value your own time for your future as well. So you're not alone, and you can take this to the top. The next step is yours to take. So right here, I'm going to talk a little bit about the academy and how that works. When you choose to partner with us, you're going to get the entire academy. There is a fee monthly for that, but it's low. You're going to get onboarded. So from day one, if that's what you choose to do, you're going to have step-by-step guides for your social medias. You're going to learn all your business building strategies. It's going to be self-paced so you can launch and grow at your own leisure. There's custom sales pages. There's done for you webinars so that if you're not comfortable recording a webinar like this just yet, you can utilize one of those. There's exclusive monthly master classes. There's live events, and just the amount of value you get from this academy is wild. So you're going to be pairing mentorship and community here, and we're going to celebrate each other. And there's 4 core values for this academy, and it's community, celebration, contribution, and collaboration. You don't have to do it alone. We foster all of this together, and we share ideas and experiences together. So this is about giving back. And anytime we do any of these calls or you talk to somebody who may be interested, it's about serving them and their needs and their goals and their want and finding a solution for their pain points. It's very much so comes from a place of serving you as the consumer and the person who has the problem. Once you are a distributor, it's really important to remember that it comes from a place of serving from the heart. So this is why our community is incredible and it's unmatched. And these are just some things that people had to say about the community. And the long-term growth is just an incredible thing. And after so many people being in the low ticket network marketing for years and choosing different business models and seeing something like this, the compensation plan is just unmatched. So I couldn't be more thankful for the opportunity to be here. And so thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. And these are your next steps. You're going to book a discovery call. You're going to click on the button that's going to show up below this masterclass, and you're going to book that discovery call within 24 hours. And then you're going to complete that process. There's some questions for you to answer to get super clear on why this opportunity is a fit for you. And you're going to get started. You're going to have your call and unlock that health and wellness through leveraged income. And I cannot wait to partner with you. I can't wait to work with you. And I can't wait to lock arms. So please reach out to me if you have any questions at all. I would love to hop on a call with you, and cannot wait to welcome you to our community. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and we will talk soon.